are. Hello, everybody. I'm pushing all the buttons.
Yeah,
I pushed all the buttons. I was gonna make you sit through all the intros. Now look at this. The camera's stuck on the carpet. Look, I can make it dance. Look at that. It looks like we're dancing. Like we got bass in here. So hello, everybody. Glad to have you. Another Gastlecast live. I didn't really know, like, Funko wise, what to talk about tonight because we've covered literally everything. I feel like.
yeah, we've covered too much.
Like the insider news and all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk a little bit about Mischief Toys. There's a lot going on with Mischief Toys. Like, a lot. Heather and I had a meeting today. What the hell was that?
Oh my god.
Oh no, all of our lights fell! Can you hit the switch?
I fucking hate my light.
I know, me too. We put up new lights and they're not working. Look, they all fell. What happened? I don't understand why they all fell. Weren't they up there? Man, perfect timing too, right? They sat here all day and then they finally...
They almost knocked down this Iron Man.
Oh my god, if they knocked out an Iron Man, I would have lost my mind. Hold on, technical difficulties, everything's falling down.
The Ultron Mark.
No. Mark 1?
I don't know.
I think we have a ghost. Do we have a ghost?
No, these things they gave us are shit, it looks
The
like.
little stickies?
Yeah.
We'll have to get new ones.
Or maybe you didn't push them hard enough.
I didn't push them hard. Heather, I push hard all the time. Always pushing hard. Always. So today we had a meeting with a company. I can't go into who it is because we're not able to release the news yet. But a company we want to work with, both Gastlecast and Mischief Toys. So that's a huge, big piece of news. I can't wait to finally announce that. I think you guys are really going to dig it. It's going to be badass. We talked to another toy company, and I think there's a collab coming up hopefully soon. So that's exciting. Of course, I can't tell you that. And lastly, the really cool piece of news, which is mind-blowing. Look at Heather work back there, hard at work. You got it?
Yeah.
Look at you. You're like a little light engineer. Really working. The other piece of news is that, if you guys remember, we helped an ex-Funko artist. And during our conversations with the ex-Funko artist, they mentioned they wanted to possibly help out Mischief Toys. And so we thought about it for a while, and we didn't want to, I guess, take advantage of somebody that we're trying to help. But because this person actually was like, you helped me so much, I'll do anything for you guys, free of charge. And we're like, no, we're not going to do it free of charge. We're obviously going to pay you, and we want to work with you in some capacity. And they, this person is really excited, and we already have them on a job right now doing something for us, and we're super excited to see the outcome. They are working on the 3D render of Demonstra.
Yes, so initially we were like, we'll chat in the future because our artist currently has a list a mile long. She actually started on a couple of new figures today, but we have the feeling that at some point we might have too many projects for her to handle. So I was thinking, well, maybe in the future we could give sort of like the runoff, like, they could do sort of a team up. So one person gets X amount and the other person gets X amount,
Yeah, sure.
But they mentioned that they could do 3D sculpting.
Yeah.
And we've been using overseas artists. And while they're good, we feel like we want to work with somebody else.
We want to work with somebody here in the States. And somebody that's... somebody who obviously does good work, and if this person does amazing work, this person does amazing work. So I think that this team up it just happened to be perfect. I mean, there's no other way to put it. I don't know if you guys watched our video the other day. I think it was Friday's video. This person actually is being Figpin is going to reach out to them, or they're reaching out to Figpin, and we're trying to get them hooked up, and maybe they'll hire this person for Figpin, which would be amazing. I can't believe out of all the videos that we've made, we're helping a former Funko artist. So this is great. This person lost their job back in 2020, and things have been a little bit rocky for them. So this opportunity with Figpin would be awesome.
It would be, but it blows my mind because we saw their portfolio and it's just phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they have experience in so many different things, like lingo for like talking to manufacturers, drawing things, 3D stuff. I mean, like anything you can think of in the digital art world, they do.
Yeah.
So I am so freaking excited. And like Chris had mentioned, they said, you know, they might do a couple things for us here and there for nothing. Obviously, we are going to pay them. We don't feel right not paying them. But I was shocked that the freelance work is affordable for Mischief Toys.
Yes. Yeah.
So it won't be like a full-time gig.
Right.
But a couple things here and there,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited that we got into that conversation.
Absolutely, yeah. So I was telling Heather tonight while we're eating dinner that it's really amazing that we're now teaming with a former Funko artist. I mean, we have been such fans of Funko for so long, and to know that we're working with somebody who actually pitched, created, was in the front lines of Funko, to know we're working with somebody who has been there, and they're working now with Mischief Toys is mind-blowing. So this is one of those things, it's like a sort of a dream thing for me, knowing that we're working with them. So this is cool. Very excited. What were you going to say?
No, I'm just like thinking about how cool it is.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Sean Green. That's so sweet of you. No, that's why the haters don't matter. You guys are doing real. Yeah. We're doing real. Yeah, sure. We're doing real.
We're doing real, Sean.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yeah, so today, it's been a long day, but I feel like we've gotten a lot worked out, figured out. Heather, I'd mentioned before, we're possibly doing a collab with another company that you guys very well know of, and I'm not going to say who it is. But Heather has talked to those folks, and that seems like we're actually going to get that boat going this week. Or not this week, but I want to get the art and everything squared away, and so we can start rolling that. I think you guys are going to be really pleased with that. But there are so many irons in the fire right now. It's really hard not to talk about. So I'm trying my best not to spew anything out as we sit here and talk, because as you know, I'm very good. I did that with the gargoyle Gastley so long ago, where I accidentally mentioned it, and I didn't mean to. I meant to say real shit. That matters. Thank you, Sean Green. You're the best. Yeah. Ninjitos, what's going on? Glad to have you. Yes, big things coming. Big things are coming. Mischief Toys is going to do some crazy stuff this year, and I think you guys are going to be super excited about it.
Oh, don't do that bullshit.
What?
I know that they're going to be super excited about it.
I know, but I don't want to say that.
No, they will be.
I don't want to be overconfident.
They will be.
I don't want to be overconfident.
You should be.
Yeah.
You should be.
Should I?
Absolutely. Have you seen the figures we have coming?
Yeah. Yeah, the figures we have coming are awesome.
It's insane. I mean, you know that one... But yeah, I'm really excited for those like 10 figures that I just described in great detail that are coming.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm excited to see Demonstro actually 3D rendered.
Yeah, that'll
So
be
we
cool.
have the artwork for Demonstro, and this thing looks friggin' awesome. But, I was looking at it the other day. I actually have it on my phone. Of course, I can't share it. But the SDCC Gastley, it's unreal.
Oh my god,
That figure's so amazing. And I cannot wait until we can finally share photos of that thing. That thing is super, super sick. Chris's figure looks great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Travis Baldwin.
Wow, something happened to the sound, huh? Hopefully it wasn't when I was describing all of those Gastleys.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. They lost the sound for that. The most important part of the entire live.
I guess. Wow, that sucks, guys. I'm so sorry. I forgot what I said. Hold on. There was something.
Oh, look, Star says we're gonna blow up this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Star.
You're so sweet, Star.
Cody said that he and his girlfriend just booked their wedding restaurant for next year.
Wow, oh my God, that's awesome!
Congratulations, guys.
That's awesome. Will there be a female character coming to Mischief Toys?
Maybe.
At this time, we don't have anything planned, but the answer is yes. So, because Gastley is sort of an offspring of, like, I don't want to say necessarily me, but like a male character, I wanted to make a female character in the eyes of Heather. And we came up with this on a live a long time ago, and I don't know who was here. You might have been here for it, but I mentioned Heather's maiden name is Sipe, Sipe, and we were going to call the character like Cypress or something like that. We were going to come up with some cool name to use the word Sipe in there. I don't know how we'll do it, but I think that would be fun if we did that. Because
Maybe.
Gastley is based off, obviously your maiden name is Sipe. It hasn't always been Gast. So I thought it would be cool to have your maiden name and my name.
Yeah, you want to give out any more information that could lead them to hack into my fucking accounts?
Do what?
Like, is that cool? My maiden name? You want to give them my birthday?
I mentioned this 100 times.
Anything
they know your
like
name.
That? Anything?
Well, I mean,
my middle name?
Heather's last 4 of her social are.
my first pet's name?
But they got her name, so if you came on here and you were just a girlfriend, they would have had your last name at some point, I'm sure.
They did. I'm just fucking around.
There's a lot coming in. Ernest Allen, stoked, thank you. I'm so glad that you're stoked, dude. That's awesome. I told you things are going to go off this year. Tombstone says, hell yeah, Tombstone. Glad to have you here, buddy.
Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Tombstone.
I'm a hired professional lip reader. Dallas says, we promise that if you show us the figure, what the figure is going to look like, that we won't tell anybody else. You have our word. Thank you, Kathleen. Oh, that's amazing. Would that be okay to show here?
We're gonna get it delivered in the mail. I think we should do a tease.
Okay. All right. So what Heather is showing me.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys. A lot of you will know him or remember him from our Gastlecast We On Together group. If you've joined, if you've been there, Bobby Donut, our friend Tyler. He passed away a few months back, and Tyler was a great kid. We loved him so much. He was so much fun. He passed away, and then we decided that we would have a custom made of Tyler. And Heather was just actually showing me the video of the custom. It's completed now. And we're going to end up taking this custom, and we're going to hand it off to the family. Are we doing 1 or 2?
So... 1 so far. We were gonna do 2. I haven't really. It's a long story.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So we have the 1.
We're gonna do 2, but if we don't do 2, we'll add some money to give elsewhere.
Okay, gotcha. To the charity.
Yeah, because we had collected money in the Facebook group. It was originally going to be 1 custom, then it turned into 2, but now it might be back down to 1. I'm not sure.
Okay. Anyway, this custom looks fantastic, and I'm really excited to give 1 to show you guys, and then also to give to the family.
It looks amazing. So we're gonna show it at some point on the channel, and I hope that everyone loves it as much as we do. But I mean, most importantly, I hope that his family loves it as much as we do. I am blown away, and I'm so happy. So. Back in 2021, we went to Spooktacular. And Spooktacular... What?
No, I'm thinking Fright Night. I thought you were talking about Fright Night. I was like, oh, fuck, not Fright Night.
No, Spooktacular, one
by
of the best
Jason.
days ever.
Yeah, Jason.
So, Funko was supposed to have another Fanatics Day out. Pandemic happened. Funko said, no, we're not going to do... Well, not Funko, but the Fanatics board, I guess. we're not going to do Fanatics Day Out, but Jason Swoboda said, I still want to do something special. So he put on a Funko event, and it was incredible.
Yes.
And during that event, his friend Jeff made these customs. So the mascot of this spooktacular was a Freddy Funko as Edgar Allan Poe, because we're from Baltimore, and so is Edgar Allan Poe,
Yeah.
who lived here. And Jeff made custom Freddy as Edgar Allan Poe's, and they came out fantastic. So I had asked Jason, I was like, what was your friend's name who made those Freddys? And I reached out to him, and he was like, oh my God, Heather, you're the one from Fright Night with the dick. Remember, I kept flashing my wiener?
Oh,
My pixelated Jay from Jay and Silent Bob wiener?
Right.
He was like, I am so happy you contacted me. And he was like so willing to do this.
He did a great job.
Oh my gosh. He did so amazing.
Yeah, that Tyler Pop's awesome. So,
cool.
so that'll be cool to hand off to the family. Hopefully we'll get that soon.
Yeah.
Is it like done? It's completed and he's going to now ship it to us?
Yeah.
Cool. Very good. I can't wait to see it in person. Rosie and Big Raj, hello guys. Did you miss anything? So I will discuss it a little bit again for sure. So we have a team up happening. So the news videos from last week, there was a few. In one of the videos, we had mentioned that we were able to hook up one of the former artists at Funko with Figpin. And I don't know what's going to end up happening with that. Will Figpin hire them? I don't know. I hope so. I hope it all works out. But beyond that, this person mentioned that they wanted to, this artist mentioned that they wanted to help us with Mischief Toys if we had any work. And they were like, oh, we'll do it completely for free. So Heather and I basically were like, there's no way in hell we're going to let anybody do anything for free. We're obviously going to pay them. But we want this person, I'm not going to say anything about them because if, eventually maybe we'll talk about them a little bit more in depth. But we mentioned, hey, would you be able to 3D model the Monstro, which is Gastley's villain, for us? And this artist said, absolutely. So now we're working with an ex-Funko artist, and that's awesome. I cannot wait to see the results. I think that this is a match made in heaven, and I feel like we'll be able to work with this person a lot more going on into the future.
Yeah.
I hope, I feel like, this is how I feel about this, by the way. I feel like we've made a friend for life.
Yeah.
This beyond
weird.
all of the Mischief Toys Funko stuff, this person is really awesome. Love them to death, and we've been sort of emailing back and forth with them. They're just such great people to know.
Yeah.
So very excited about this whole new friendship and relationship we've made. So beyond that, we talked to a company that everybody would know. It's a pretty large toy company that wants to work with us, both with Gastlecast, making content there with them, and also possibly teaming up Mischief Toys and this company. And we had a long conversation today, and I gotta tell, can I just talk about that for a second without mentioning anything?
Yeah.
They are awesome.
Yes.
I love that company even more now.
Oh, me too.
They're incredibly down to earth.
Yes, but also very organized.
Very organized.
It's weird.
Very organized.
I want to be as organized as they are someday.
They showed some of the conceptual stuff that they haven't been able to show the public yet because it's still being manufactured. Team ups that they're doing as well beyond teaming up with Mischief Toys. We saw all sorts of insider stuff today with this company. We will eventually tell you all of this. I can promise you that. But the stuff that's going on with this particular company is super, super killer. And I can't wait. Are we allowed to even mention the name?
I wouldn't right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Probably not,
wait.
right? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think so.
We'll find out at some
Okay.
point.
I didn't think so, but I wanted to make sure I run that past you because I don't want to because it isn't super secret, but I guess it isn't right to say yet. But I'm excited about all the things that we talked with them today. Additionally, another toy company, not the big one, it's a smaller one. We're going to be working with a smaller toy company. We have a collab that we discussed tonight, and we're super excited about that. I can't wait to finally just tell you everything. It sucks having to jump over my words and not tell you at all, but I think for now it's the smart route to go. Because you never know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. You know, it might not work out, but I hope it all works out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
I
exciting.
think it will.
Aussie Pop and Paul, hello! Watch Funko drop the ball and effed up. You guys are going to become the new toy company we all start collecting from. You guys embody what collectors want. I'm proud of you guys. Oh, Rex Nike, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's funny. The large company that we discussed or had a discussion with today, I had mentioned that to them, like sort of what we're trying to do, how we're trying to do it, so on and so forth. And from two people who are just very new to all this, I feel like they seem to be pretty happy with the things that we were saying, more or less. It seemed like they were totally on board with what we had to say, and the ideas we have come up with are good. I feel like we're doing really good things here with our limited toys. And speaking of limited toys, we have a new Gastley coming up, baby. And we're going to have more information about that Gastley on the 3rd of February. So we're going to drop some information then. We're going to give you basically the date and time to look out for this particular figure. But here's the fun part, which we haven't told you about yet. This figure and what it looks like will not be seen until the day it's the time that you're going to buy it, right? So the day that you go to the website to purchase it, we're going to give you all that information as to when to be there. But you're not going to see the figure until it's your time to buy it.
Holy shit.
So it's a mystery, sort of. You're not going to actually see the thing, but you'll know when it happens. So not a mystery drop, so to speak, but a mystery drop.
Yeah. You will see figures the day that it drops.
And to be very clear, because I think in our one video that we posted and had a preview, I think it's safe to say now that it is a Valentine's Day related figure. And
yes.
And it's really great. Everything about this figure is really great. I think you guys are really going to dig it. It is so much fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a great figure.
And I think that when you receive it, you're going to be so stoked. Because typically when we do our pictures, we do like a face forward sort of thing with the figure. I don't think we should show the whole box because I don't want to give too much away until people get it in hand. Like, I think they're really going to love seeing all the hidden little pieces to the box.
So in other words, you don't want to show the box, you just want to show the figure.
No, I want to show the front of the box.
Okay. And then part of the figure.
Yeah,
so we'll make
the figure.
We'll sort of make a close-up picture of it, maybe.
No, the figure in the box.
Okay. So you don't want to keep. Okay, you don't want to keep. You want to keep
typically,
parts of the box mysterious.
Typically, we like open them up and show the sides and show the back.
I'm on board.
We are not announcing the piece count at this moment.
But everything that we're doing with this particular piece, it's all very fun. And when we announce it, then you'll be like, oh my God. Like, you'll make all the connections. You'll see. It'll all come very soon. We'll have more to talk about in terms of that figure next Friday. So it'll be a next Friday video, right?
We'll say a little bit about it. We can't answer any further questions at this time. We'll answer all the questions that we want to answer next Friday.
Yeah. Well, no, we're going to put the information in there on Friday, right? Like when and where and all that stuff.
Yeah, we'll announce some information.
Right. Anthony Kennedy said, show us the feet.
We're in the early stages and we're experimenting with stuff. And I think that this is going to be a very fun drop.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, everything right now is experimental. I think in terms of Mischief Toys, I just want to see, I don't want to take every idea we have and throw it at the wall to see what sticks, but more or less come up with our best idea and throw it against the wall and hope that it sticks, right?
Yeah.
So far, everything has landed and it's all worked out.
And we've experimented so far with drop times. We've experimented with, like, blind drops. We did one blind drop. Probably won't do too many of those. I like for people to know when they're coming.
Yeah.
Because I like to know when things are coming. Because I like to plan my day around it. Like, if it's time for a drop,
right,
it's time for me to drop a poopy off in the toilet.
Okay.
if my boss asks.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. The only mystery drop we've ever done was the skeleton Gastley,
Yes.
and that was right here during a
Yes.
live,
Yeah, that was.
and
a
that
lot
was
of
really,
fun.
yeah, that was really insane. I don't know I don't know how often we'll do that kind of crap.
Yeah.
Are we going to do chases? The answer
No.
to that is no.
Never.
So we're going to do limited pieces.
Yes.
And we'll do the limited runs. Then sometimes we might be doing a higher run, only because we feel like the figure is popular. Yeah.
Well, never mind. I can't say anymore.
No. No.
I was gonna say more than I should about this coming drop.
Gotcha. Okay, that's good. Don't do that.
No.
I don't want to let anything loose. What happened to your loose lips? Just slip. I'll distract Heather. No, I can't. I'm trying to get better at it. Heather and I have had discussions behind the scenes. She's like, please, clamp down. This is why, kids, you don't do drugs. You end up with brain damage, stay in school and learn, and just say no to drugs. I don't know what you mean with John Bradbury. And you also have a Hello Kitty as your little picture.
I love that.
Drops during live are the best, where the diehards are at. Yeah, I mean, it was fun doing it, but man, we got a lot of backlash on that because people didn't even realize it happened or it dropped.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people who live other places and just like it might be the middle of the night for them or really early in the morning or whatever. So it's a bit rough. Nigon, I can't answer. Will our next character have a non-limited piece version? It's hard to say. We haven't even designed the next character.
Well, no. I mean, Demonstro. I would like a common variant of that character, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do with it because, in all reality, Gastley is the mascot of the company. So the other characters that we do, I don't necessarily know if they need to be obtainable all the time, but we'll think about that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Besides that, this is something else that's fun. I guess we're just going to do a Mischief Toys live. This is fine. We won't get into too much Funko. Maybe we'll get in a little bit of Funko. But did you just say his name? Demonstro. Yes.
Yeah, that's his name.
That's the villain. That's the new villain character. So we're actually designing another character because I'm writing a story sort of outlining what Gastley's world is like, how he came from the netherworld onto Earth, or as I like to call it, what did I call it? It was the land of the living is what I called it instead of Earth, because I thought Earth just sounds So I called it the land of the living. It tells the story of how Gastley gets here and Demonstro chasing him around and doing all sorts of cool stuff. So my real plan is to connect with somehow a comic book artist or somebody I can work with to put this together, because I really want to put together a comic book that sort of follows the life and times of Gastley and giving you an idea of why we're dropping certain figures maybe, or just knowing his story in general. I think that makes it a lot more fun. I think connecting you with the character makes him more
more personable.
Sort of more engaging. More engaging. So I want to have an engaging product. I want to have an engaging character. When you think of Gastley, I want you to think about all the adventures he has been through. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
What about an angel that sometimes goes at it with Gastley once in a while, like a spy versus spy short? Oh, that's awesome. I like that idea. I've never actually thought about that. But that's cool. I don't know. Have you ever seen what a real angel from the Bible is supposed to look like?
Mm-mm.
You haven't. So the way that is described, look at this. Okay, let me pull it up because it was posted the other day and I had no idea what the hell. Let's see, Bible angel. It's crazy looking. I almost want to make this into a figure.
I don't like that.
Yeah. So
no, I don't. I really don't.
That is what I guess an angel is really supposed to look like or
Ew,
be.
Chris, seriously?
From
what?
What
is like freaking me out. Oh my god.
What's wrong with it?
That looks like those weird AI arts.
Oh, there it is.
Ah!
Look, there it is. Look.
No.
Is it weird? Like, that would be kind of cool if we were able to make that into a cutesy little character, but I don't know if that's possible.
There's nothing cute about this. Seriously, I'm gonna have a nightmare. Like, I feel really weird. Please stop. I'm not kidding.
Are you being serious?
No, something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's giving me, like, really weird feelings. I don't like it.
It's giving you weird feelings?
Yes, it's, like, fucking spooky. It's making me very uncomfortable.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I, like...
Oh, my God. I just hit a nerve I didn't know
I'm
I
not
hit.
even kidding. I, like... I don't like that.
Oh my God.
I don't like it.
Okay, well, I don't
Oh
know if
my
we'll be making
God.
that, but... Oh my God.
That freaked me out. What the fuck?
Imagine putting that on like a little like stand, and it's that with the wings and everything. Yeah. Yep.
No.
It's an
no,
angel
no,
as depicted
no,
in the
no.
Bible. Thank you, Christopher.
No. Says the horror movie lover. Yeah, I love horror movies. I don't like shit like that. I don't know what that is. I do not know.
What if you woke up tomorrow and I go, "Hey, baby," and you turn around and it's me?
No. Fuck you.
I'm just a bunch of
No.
eyeballs.
No.
I
will
see
throw-
you.
I will throw up. After I throw up, I will take you and I will throw you out the window. And then I will go outside and run you over with my car.
Well, when somebody posted that
That's what I will do.
somebody posted that the other day, I was like, God, what is that? And I started looking it up, and I was like, holy shit, this thing is like, that's freaky. Yeah, it's weird, right? It's the most metal angel ever. Yeah, well, actually,
Seeing
look,
that gives me like I feel like I would feel the way when I looked at that if I was like messing with a Ouija board. Like, you know how fucked up I am about Ouija boards. I don't like them. I don't fucking like that thing.
well, that's just a drawing. That's a depiction. So it isn't like a real thing.
I don't even want to look at it.
She doesn't like. Remember the little piece from the Ouija board that we have back there, the Funko Pop? You won't even touch that.
No.
That's so weird.
I don't like Ouija boards, and apparently I don't like Bible angels. I don't know.
Bible angels.
I am. Oh. Ugh.
We need a biblically accurate Gastley. Oh, it's biblically accurate.
No,
Gastley.
it is not. No.
If that's an angel, what does Jesus look like? Yeah, good question. I don't know. Welcome to the Gastlecast. We hunt alone. I don't know what that means. Okay,
I don't
thanks.
know what that means either.
If the angel have that many eyes, they probably have a few extra buttholes. Probably they probably have a few.
Wait,
extra
they
beetles.
call us the Castlecast.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know
Hey,
either.
just let's move past that. That's weird. They're getting weird. I don't know what's stranger, the biblical angel or them. I love horror, but I can't F with Ouija boards. That's too devil for me, and I don't play. Yeah. So Heather feels the same way. When we got the Funko Pop, she did not want anything to do with that. When did we talk about? Oh, I don't know. Because
Sore subject, Nick.
yeah, I don't know, Nikolai. I don't know. Maybe we should talk about that.
I know he has all the deets.
Right. Oh, he does.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
He's besties with one of our besties.
Ah, because Heather hates it. Now you got to make it. I know. It's planchette, right?
Yeah.
Planchette. Yeah, planchette pop. Fell off the shelf the other day. Surprisingly, it was the day that Skeleton Gastley arrived. Oh my God, it's amazing.
That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we got into weird stuff, but so this whole Gastley story, I'm still kind of, I don't know, drawing it all out and sort of putting it all together, connecting it all. It's going to be really cool. I'm trying not to make it like too deep. I'm trying to make it fun and easy to follow. So therefore, you know, the younger, older crowds can follow along with it. I think that's fun. That's gonna be fun. It's a seraphim. I don't even like the name.
I don't either.
Seraphim. I mean, it's made by Milton Bradley. So, does Batman 25 release tomorrow on Funko?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But what I do want, if we're talking about Funko for a second, I want the Mandalorian on the speeder. I really want that. I hope we get that soon. And also Spider-Man Battle Damaged. Want it. What's Chris showing for selling a $10 pop for $100 in his next Whatnot auction? Oh my God. Oh, Whatnot. Oh. Yeah. We talked about Whatnot in our video from last night. Absolutely dislike Whatnot. And it seems like anytime we discuss Whatnot in a negative way, people tend to get very defensive. And it's fine. If you're on the platform and that's how you sell your stuff and you do that thing, that's fine. But this is the Gastlecast. This is our little program. We say and do, what we want, and whatnot is just not for us. We think it's garbage. I think people are on there making their money and living their life, and that's fine. The only thing I've ever said is that I think that YouTubers who do it, it just seems to me like an online flea market when YouTubers are doing it. They're selling their garbage to their fans. I just don't agree with it. And that's not me hating on anybody specifically. When I hear about that kind of stuff happening, it just bums me out, because my biggest issue is that the people who watch these other YouTubers watch us, and I feel like that our viewers of the Gastlecast are getting screwed. I don't like that. I think that's bullshit, and I don't understand why any YouTuber would want to use their name to make more money off of Funko Pop that doesn't deserve the dollar amount, I guess. Like, it's not even that valuable, but they're making that kind of money. I just find it to be trash. That's me personally.
Yeah, but again, the viewers are the ones that drive up the auctions. However,
True.
The people behind the auction are the ones that are the hype people, and there is a lot of good that goes on Whatnot, and we have a lot of friends that have been involved with Whatnot, whether it be in the past or the present, and we don't hate them. They know that we don't agree with it, and it doesn't bother them.
Yeah.
Because they understand why we feel the way that we feel. And, the good thing about being adults is that you can have a point of view on something, and you can be friends with a completely different point of view.
Absolutely. Ann Moon, did yous ever get that interview with Mystery Grail $7 Pop? So they're a sponsor, they're a friend. Please elaborate on what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah,
Yo, what's up? Did I miss the part where you shit your pants?
Whoa.
What?
Wait a second.
What?
We did a 4-part video on Mystery Grail, and we did an interview a long time ago. We chat with them on a regular basis. As a matter of fact, I was talking to Lee earlier.
About what?
Things. What we discussed earlier with that other company.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you did talk to him about that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So was he down with the ideas? Really? Oh, that's so crazy, because that's like a triangle.
Yeah.
All three of us are working together. That's cool. Yo, what's up? Did I miss the part where you shit your pants?
You already said that. I don't know
I'm sorry. No, we haven't yet, but we will. We do every live and video.
Sean Green said you get to see boobs and buttholes, so Whatnot is pretty great.
They've upped their game. Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
I can't imagine. I made a joke in that video, basically saying, "Well, look how far people go, people and YouTubers go and whatnot." But yeah. Have you talked about your exclusive with $7 a pop? No, we haven't gotten around to that yet. I know that $7 a pop mentioned it. We actually haven't gotten anything solidified. It could be this year. It could be next year. We do want to work with them, and we want to put something out. I think it'll be a blast, because we love those guys so much. Just don't know much about what we're going to do yet. So what we've done, and I'm going to make this on the record because I think it's okay. What?
Hold on.
What? Sure.
With that being said...
Can I have that other water?
Yeah.
Thank you.
With that being said, though, we will announce things when we want to announce them. There's a lot of people, and this isn't going again, towards the person who asked that question, so I don't want you to feel like you're on the spot. I just want to make that very clear. We have a lot of people that sort of push us for information, and while I understand that there's some excitement, we will announce things when we choose to announce things. I understand, it's sort of a joke at this point, haha, Chris is gonna leak stuff, but I want to make it very clear that we'll do things on our own time, and if you follow us here, you might get some details about things. If you follow our newsletter, you will definitely get some details about things. So your best source of information really is following our social media, which is our Instagram at Mischief Toys, and our Facebook group, which is Mischief Toys as well, and our email newsletter. I think that our YouTube video, I think this is how it's going to happen. Next Friday, we will announce on whatever video we put out. We will announce the day and time at the very least, but we'll announce with the newsletter second.
Yeah.
So there might be some times where you might get something from the channel first or second or...
So anyway, the reason why
whatever.
the person mentioned $7 a pop is because it was mentioned in a video this week. Totally understand why.
Yeah.
So that's that. So we're also going to most likely try to work with Poppin' Off Toys as well. I would love to do an exclusive with them. So that's something that's sort of an iron in the fire, so to speak. So those two companies, they're our sponsor. They're two companies we would love to work with. So there you go. Neat Dog 1111. Yes, if you want inside deets, join Patreon. Yeah, our Patreon is a great place. If you want to support the channel, that's one way of doing it. Like support more than subscribing, watching, and liking. But if that's all you can do, that's all you can do, and that's awesome, and we appreciate that. But if you want to do a little bit more, and you can do a little bit more, then go to patreon.com/Gastlecast.
Yeah, you do get some really cool stuff in return, so I highly recommend it, and you can see all those perks right on Patreon.
Yeah, and we usually give Mischief Toys information there before anybody else sees it.
Yes. Sean Neal, are you thinking the only con will attend this year's NYCC? As of right now, yes. I'm not sure if anything else is going to come up. However, we are going to have different drops. We'll probably, like, loosely call them, like, our SDCC exclusive. We do have a figure for that. Will we put SDCC on the sticker? Probably not. But it will be released at the time of SDCC. We haven't quite figured that out yet.
Right.
But, yeah. Ian Moon, I came across a comment Gastlecast left on Collecting Plastics channel. Wow, that was forever ago. Yes, we did interview Mystery Grail and $7 a pop, and you can definitely go and watch it on our channel. It is amazing. Let me see. Gastlecast Mystery Grail. Wow. Let's see. The truth about mystery boxes? No, mystery.
Yeah, there's only
Grail.
55 likes. Hit the like button. Go ahead. Do it up. Do the like button.
What was that series even? Okay, full tour, $7 a pop and Mystery Grail.
Yeah.
That's what the video's called.
Top Pops, hey, yes, we're
Hey,
actually
Top Pops.
we're actually working a couple collaborations right now. I think right now, as we stand, I think there are 3 collaborations currently in the works. When they will happen, how they will happen, I don't have any information about that yet. We don't have any information, but we will put that out as soon as we possibly can. The 3 companies that we're working with are companies that we really like, and frankly, as we said to the company we talked to today, the larger company, we don't work with anybody that we don't believe in, or work with somebody that we don't like, or somebody that we, I guess, don't have any interest in. We're very picky about what we do and how we do it. And I think that the companies that we're talking to right now are perfect for us. And I think that when you see, or I know that when you see what we're doing, you're going to fall in love. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
The stuff that we have coming is awesome, not just from our company Mischief Toys on our own, but all of the other things that we're working on. And yes, NYCC will be the big con this year.
Well,
well, we hope.
if we go, we
hope.
Well, I actually just sent an email today, so I've said this a couple times, I'm going to say it again. They're so hard to get in touch with. It took me 3 or 4 emails to get one reply.
Yeah.
Over the course of like probably about 3 or 4 months.
Hey Eric, what's up, dude?
And it's a whole thing. But the latest time, so I basically said, hey, I applied for a booth. This is a little bit about my company, blah blah blah. And I was curious when we should hear something. And they replied with a very short, well, we're going to get in touch with people next month. And that was it. It wasn't like, hi, thank you so much for reaching out, blah, 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 blah. You will hear something whether you get chosen or not, or you won't hear anything if you don't get chosen. Like, I have no idea what's going on. So finally I replied today, and I was like, hey, since this would be technically our first time at New York Comic Con, because as you guys might know, we teamed up with somebody else. So Mischief Toys wasn't actually we were at New York Comic Con, but on paper we were not. We were with our friends who sell Lego minifigures. So this would be our technical first time going to New York Comic Con as a vendor. And I don't know how they notify people. If they notify us if we're not going, or if they only notify the people if they got chosen to go. So I'm a bit nervous. I really am.
Why?
Because, like, I'm counting on going, but what if we don't?
Right.
What if they're like, screw you guys?
I don't think they will be, because they have been communicative with us. I feel like
communicative. One email.
I'm just saying they're responsive, because if they weren't responsive and we heard nothing at all, then we would know from that there's virtually no chance. But the fact that we're hearing from them makes me feel good. And my understanding from last year, the guy we were working with, he wasn't hearing from them either, and he's been talking to them for years.
Yeah.
So we got to be better at establishing relationships, both with New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con, and also I think we really need to use the Gastlecast platform with a lot of this stuff too, because not only are we going there with our toy company, but we're also covering with our YouTube channel. So there's a lot to be had when we go to these conventions. We're doing two things at the same time, practically. We're covering the con, and we're also releasing figures and doing toy stuff. It's crazy. When I look back on all the things that we've been doing, and just over the last couple years, it's really tremendous. I don't know how we do it. Do you look back on some of this stuff and you wonder how the hell are we doing this?
Every fucking day of my life.
Like, we're making videos every day. We're putting out figures. We're stickering boxes or wrapping boxes. I mean, it's just so much stuff. Sometimes I feel like, especially you, it's like you're superhuman. You do way more than I do in terms of the physical running around and getting things done. I sit behind a computer and I edit. But you really kick some major ass. Like, seriously. I commend you for that, for real.
Hey, thanks. I know.
Yeah, you kill it. Big time. Niagara Falls Comic Con, just saying. That would be awesome, Bev. I love that idea, actually.
Same.
Yeah, I love that. I would love to go up north and do something fun like that. That'd be sick. You know, realistically, we mentioned this 100 times, and I'm sure maybe you're tired of hearing me say a lot of the things over and over. I listen to a podcast, and the guy says this, he tells a story like every couple months, the same exact story, and they laugh about it. And I always think, God damn, I heard that story so many times. But I'm going to do it again. Heather and I have day jobs, so it's really hard for us to do a lot of conventions because, you know, PTO and all that kind of stuff. So we have to sort of work around it. Doing New York Comic Con works because we only have so much time we can take off.
Yeah, and it's not like it's like a huge travel for us.
Exactly. And so Heather and I could take off. We could do our full week or however long there. And last time we ended up getting sick and taking off way more than we wanted to. It was a disaster.
I was off for almost a full month because I was so sick. And a lot of people, thank goodness, it was the day after we got home. Chris was sick, but he was okay-ish. We recorded 3 videos, and thank God we did, because for those 3 days, all I did was sleep.
Eric, I like that idea. He mentioned Mischief Toy Street Team. I like the idea of a street team. I don't know how we would work it. At this point, it's hard to make sure we can afford a lot of things because we're still so small. Yes. As we grow, we can do bigger and better things like that. But I think that would be really cool. Gets the word out, gets the name out. The growth of Mischief Toys is our focus, right? And of Gastlecast. We want to grow both things. And I think so far, organically, we've done a really good job of that.
Yeah.
Right? The organic growth.
Yeah.
Gastlecast is finally getting over the falls. Sorry, there's a blade from Odorous Orungus, my figure, blocking the falls part because he's in front of the monitor. Come to Canberra Comic Convention, it was trash last year. I walked out with a bag of popcorn. Octopus eating popcorn? Octopus eat popcorn? Haven't been watching your videos for long, but the videos I have seen have been both informative and entertaining. Oh, thank you so much, Evolution 5.0.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you do. I love the banter between you two. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, the large company that we spoke with today, they actually said exactly the same thing. They're like, we really like you as like, we just like you as like watching you. And
You
like
know
you
what
as
they
people.
didn't say?
What?
They didn't say, you guys are cringe.
No. You know, so can we move away from Mischief Toys for a second and just I want to mention my theory. May I mention it?
What theory?
So I have a theory.
Can you not?
No, I'm not naming anything.
Okay.
So I have a theory that there's a possibility that okay.
This is a conspiracy, guys.
It is. Do we have a conspiracy theory? I wish we had like a conspiracy theory news intro thing, which like conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Okay. Over the years, Heather and I have been doing this thing, and at first it was just a regular unboxing channel, and then of course we ended up going through an evolution, which is what you see today, where we're bantering,
slightly less
joking,
awkward, and have a clearer picture.
yelling and screaming and just saying all sorts of goofy things and having fun. Which, by the way, it's us behind the camera and all the cringe that you see. That's Heather and I around our house. That's just how we operate. So if you watch it and you think it's cringe, well, be glad you're not one of our cats and have to watch it every day. Or our cat. Jesus Christ, I always do that.
Me too.
Poor Violet.
I did that earlier.
I know,
today.
poor Violet, man. I keep thinking about it. But my over the years, and especially recently, we come on here, and you got to remember, we make a video every single day. We go live every week. We say a lot of different things, and sometimes I don't remember what I say. But I think there are people out there that hear what we say. They take it super seriously. Us calling things trash, maybe, or the Whatnot people, as an example. God, they're like very angry at us for saying Whatnot's trash. That's just what we believe, and that's just how we are. And you know,
on those videos, we have so many people either trashing Whatnot along with us, or saying I use it like Whatnot, but then there's a lot of people who get really defensive and like, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Right.
Will I do it myself? No.
So I think
That's it.
I think a lot of people take what we say, and then it's now they don't like us, like they hate us now because of our feelings about things, which I think is wrong. Because if you hated somebody because they hate the color red, and you don't like red, and now you hate them, I think that's garbage. But people, I think, take us the wrong way, and I will stand next to how I feel about things. Whatnot, I think, is trash, and I think YouTubers on Whatnot's trash. That's my personal opinion, and you don't have to be upset about it. It's just how I feel, and you could think that how my feelings on that is trash, and then we can agree to disagree. But I think there's a possibility that there might be a YouTuber out there, or YouTubers, that are sending their hate and discontent our way. And the reason why I say this is because a while ago, I'm talking years ago, maybe a year ago or a little bit more, we made a video, probably 2 years ago. We made a video.
It was over 2 years ago.
We made a video, and this person's fans came and jumped all over us about how we titled a video. They basically said we stole a title. And I'm like, stole a title? How could I steal a title? I don't watch any other Funko YouTubers aside from, I might see Top Pops every once in a while or Dr. Applesauce. But outside of that, don't take any offense to this, Funko YouTubers. I don't watch any of them because I really don't have time, truthfully.
We'll click the occasional link and watch, deviate.
I live my life talking. I live
yeah.
my life talking Funko. I don't need to watch videos about it.
It's
that's
hard
why.
to.
That's why you got your viewers to do that. So in that time, we had all these people kind of coming over and hating on us because of us stealing a title. And so I just said to Heather, we made jokes in the next couple videos where it's like, well, I guess we can't use that title anymore. They're sending their lackeys after us,
I remember making a joke saying, well, who unboxed the first Funko Pop? Because if so, we're all fucking copying off of them.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, that's like, we do Funko Soda Sundays, right? And, it's a once in a while thing, but we'll open a fuck ton of sodas on a Sunday. And that's like us going to somebody and saying, well, sorry, even though it's a bit catchy and soda and Sunday both start with the same letter, well, you can't fucking use it. If you want to do Soda Mondays, that's cool, but don't you fucking dare do Soda Sundays.
Soda Sundays
that's
ours.
my thing, motherfucker.
Better not take my shit. So anyway, yeah, we don't get like mad about that. Unless somebody claimed they changed Zordon. Better not be doing that. And there's a very good reason for that. Hold on.
Oh my god. This is the thing
hold
that
on,
never
just
dies.
hold on. So I have a certificate here that states that I changed the Zordon. So there shouldn't be any other channels out there that can say the same thing because we're the channel that did it.
Set that down, please.
Okay.
Step away from the certificate. DH just gave us a very fun, good trivia fact, and it's great because he actually invited us to trivia in Atlanta. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it. We were very busy bees on our trip.
Beavers.
And I really regret missing that because I know that it would have been a fun time. But here's DH with some trivia. You ready? Eve unboxed the first Funko back in the Garden of Eden. Did you know that? Did you?
No, I didn't, but look at
well,
this.
Well, now you know.
Look at this fucking thing.
Oh, he told me he was going to do that.
Did
That's
you see
fucking
this?
awesome.
How rad is that?
That is so cool.
That might be the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at this.
Wow.
Okay, can I show this?
Yeah.
So this is created by our friend Nick Morgan. He created this vest that is specific to Mischief Toys. And just, I'm trying to zoom in here. I don't know how great the camera's going to pick it up. But look at this vest. How cool is that? All the buttons are on, all the pins are on it. And then look at this. How sick is that? That is incredible. I need one of those myself. Oh my God, I love it, Nick. You did such a beautiful job on that. Man, I wish we could manufacture those and sell them. They look so awesome. God damn, I love that. So I feel like that there might be some YouTubers sending hate our way. It feels that way sometimes. I don't know. Because it's weird. It comes almost in spurts. And it's usually like the same people. Like I noticed. Or people who just created an account. Like why would people go out of their way like that? It's just weird.
Well, also, so I've said this to a few people. And I might have said it on this channel. But people who don't like us, like, hold a grudge for a really long time. Like, we don't often kick people out of our Facebook group, but we have very clear rules. And the two things that we really do not allow under any circumstance is flipping. And we might occasionally, like, talk to somebody and say, hey, you can't do this here. But generally, we will probably kick them out of the group after that first warning. Or any sort of hate speech. And that's like, no warning, you're just fucking out.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. You just don't be a fucking piece of shit. People get so mad. I can't tell you, like, in recent times, we've had posts go up just various places on the internet, and people will say shitty stuff, and it's 9 out of 10 times, it's someone who has been kicked from our Facebook group.
Yes.
And it's just so weird. But, like, it's generally the people, like, there's this one guy who I see on any post, and he got blocked for posting a racist meme.
Yeah.
And then when people were telling him, like, dude, why are you posting this?
And why do people do that shit? I just don't get people.
He was defending the meme in the comments.
Great.
And was
Great.
saying, like, even more racist shit. So it was, oh my God, it was horrible.
Great.
He's one of, like, our biggest haters.
Yeah.
Then there's another guy, I finally blocked him because I'm tired of seeing his shit. He was, like, a fan for a little bit, but then he started to get, like, really nasty to members in the group and, like, just say really wacky things. Then there was another person, good Lord, I hadn't thought of this person in almost a year. They were doing weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like really weird stuff.
I don't understand it.
hateful
I don't get it.
stuff.
People get very upset.
Yeah, they ended up blocking me at some point, and you don't block a moderator, so we then like kicked them out of the group. But another weird thing I had mentioned on here actually is they were private messaging me inappropriate things.
Yeah.
And I didn't really see it as inappropriate at the time. I saw it as like they wanted somebody to talk to. But looking back, it was definitely 100% inappropriate. And after I mentioned that, someone else reached out to me, another female, and told me that person did the same thing to her.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was really crazy. So yeah,
so Katrina says obviously people can't read. Those are rules you agree to when you join the group. 100%. Katrina, you're on the money. Yes. I love you guys and your integrity. Oh, thank you. Is it just me or what? We appreciate you. I would not be surprised if other tubers are sending drama your way. It happens to Jeremy and the quartering. Some people just love dishing out problems. They have no life whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. It's craziness, the shit that goes on. We spend most of our time I spend a lot of time doing my best not to pay attention to it. Sometimes Heather gets a little upset about it, and then we have to figure out how to work around all that bullshit. But for the most part, everything works out. What can I tell you?
Roland Roach left a really sweet comment that I wanted to address. It was a while back. I absolutely loved watching the growth of the channel. Then the whole start of Gastley was amazing. Now you're a top designer toy company. Pure fire. Oh,
thank you. John Bradbury, is it infectious or does it itch like poison ivy? And no, the Batman villainous? And
not the Batman
not the
villainous.
Batman villainous. Is it infectious or does it? Okay.
They're replying to some other comment that's up there.
I
don't think that you should say it out loud.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they were talking to us.
No.
I'm so full of myself. WTF, I've been talking to you for like 5 minutes, trying to profess my love to the both of you. I have the hots for Chris and Heather. You can watch. Thank you, Bob Love Toys. Sorry. I hope I'm not. I guess I'm missing your comments. I'm sorry. And thank you for the super chat. You didn't have to super chat us. Just in caps next time. So I see you.
David commented, I thought that comments add to the monetary return, so all they are doing is giving you more remuneration. I don't know what that word means. I'm sorry that I'm an idiot. But it's not about the money. It's about, like, being a fucking asshole to people, honestly. And, yeah, I don't believe in being hateful to other people. Like, we might have opinions. And my theory is if you feel attacked by what our words are, then you're probably guilty of something. If you don't feel like what we say applies to you, then just don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, you know, if people are getting offended by what our opinion is, then it maybe applies to them.
Yeah. I think that people... I've said this for a long time. People get very, very defensive over the things that they like, be it Spider-Man, Star Wars, or whatever. So if you say Star Wars sucks and I hate it, some people get really bummed out about it. And the thing I'd have to say to the people who watch us is don't get upset about the things that we say because everything that we're saying is in humor and comedy. We really don't hate things, and we don't really think things are trash other than the carnage and Venom from Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah, I do hate that.
That's what we always say.
A lot.
Finally went to Funko Hollywood. Got myself an Argyle from Stranger Things. That's awesome. USMC 0610. Papa Life Toys, I love you all so much. Will you adopt me? Yeah, of course. Come on over. We'll feed you. You can sleep in a cat bed. Thank you. Crap. Whoops. Someone said great sticker on the back of your phone. Yeah, it is a great sticker. Thank you. It's an awesome sticker. Yeah, I mean that's exactly. Is it just me or what? We are trying to put out positivity in with humor and trying to make fun and I don't know. I feel like we have a blast here, and I feel like the content we put out is a blast too. I hope most people can see that instead of thinking that we're just hateful pieces of shit. Yes, Sean Green. People did get very upset about me hating Thor: Love and Thunder. I still, to this
You
day,
know what
I still
people
don't
got-
understand that.
Yeah, you know what people got the most mad at, aside from us hating Carnage, was us hating Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, and that was one that blew my mind.
That was weird.
That was really weird.
Really weird.
Didn't expect
it
that.
blew our mind because we didn't realize so many people blew their load over Machine Gun Kelly.
Jem, signing up for Christmas Santa. Everyone gets Venom and Carnage. Oh no, don't do that to people. Let's see. Yeah, make sure you all hit the like button. Like button, please.
Nikki wants to snuggle with Valo.
Valo the Caned.
He has been something else lately. He loves me. Wants nothing to do with Chris.
I've had this cat since 2008, and he's always been by my side. And now he's all about Heather. It's unreal.
It's weird. Chris was holding him earlier, and he's like, meow.
He wanted nothing to do
Chris
with me.
put him in my arms.
Yep, he
How
wanted
do you
nothing
purr?
to do with
like
me.
that? Is that a purr? I don't know.
Yeah.
Where is he? Do you think he wants to?
The goat boat is really funny. That's a cool piece.
Yeah, I love the goats. You know, the goats were the best part of the movie. I'm gonna pee and I'm gonna find Valo. He might want to be live.
Oh, okay. Well, do me a favor and grab me a
Water.
drink or something. Yeah, please. MGK plays a great Tommy Lee. I never watched The Dirt. I want to watch that. I've never seen it. Had Funko themselves reached out about your news videos? No. We've heard from a lot of people among the community. We've heard from a lot of former Funko employees. In terms of like Funko or them being mad, have not heard from anybody. We did have a lawyer who reached out to us, and he basically said, basically we're okay. We shouldn't be concerned about any problems with Funko over the things that we said. We just said what we heard, and I think for the most part, none of it from our perspective is fact, because we don't know of anything that is fact. All we know is what we've been told, and the things that we were told seem to be reality. As an example, Reese O'Brien no longer being with Funko. We heard that. Turns out that is something that happened, according to all of the sources and LinkedIn and everything else. Nate Dogg. No, believe me, I can't even mess with the website. She handles all that. I'm not good with that stuff. When you put your opinion out there about things, some people will like it and some people won't. Yeah, that's true, Sean McLaughlin. Totally true. I just wish that people wouldn't get so upset about it and get mad at us for our opinion, I guess, But you're right. Everybody's different. Do you have any sports pops? Wax Stay Wavy asks. No, I do not. I think I might have well, I'm lying. Oh, Heather's yelling. She has like maybe a raven or two.
I have what?
You have a raven? Ravens? Lamar Jackson. Okay, yeah. So Heather has Lamar Jackson. I do not, because I'm not a... Yes, allegedly. I'm not a fan. I'm not a sports guy, so I don't collect anything sports-wise. I'm not even into wrestling or any of that stuff. Pop Life Toys, Lego is awesome, and I love Lego. My son loves Lego so much. Thank you, Brad. That makes me feel good. I'm never out to try to upset or hurt anybody's feelings or to ruffle feathers. Well, maybe ruffle feathers, because I'm trying to get change done sometimes at Funko. But realistically, we're just having fun. That's all this is about. Look who it is. It's Valo the King. And he is, how old is he now? 14, 15?
14.
Yeah, 14. 14-year-old kid. He's a great cat. You can barely see him. You can see his whiskers and part of his chest, but that's about it. He wants to leave. I don't think he likes it's like he knows the camera's there.
That's like my dog. My dog hates the camera.
Oh, Valo, are you okay, buddy? He ate this gross, man. Heather gets
so gross.
Heather gets these Go-Gurts.
No.
But it's not Go-Gurt, but it's a cat Go-Gurt.
Okay. When our other kitty cat, Valo's sister, was sick, she wouldn't eat. And
Humpty Scratch said, opinions are like buttholes, even Whatnot has one.
When Violet was having a hard time eating, I was trying to get her to eat. So I bought just as many things as I could. All sorts of cat foods, cat treats, everything.
Yeah.
And one of the items was, it looks like a Go-Gurt, and it's literally like mushed up cat food in a Go-Gurt squeezy thing. And it smells so bad. He had one earlier today, and I like gag the whole time ever that I'm giving it to him. It's so gross.
It's so fucking gross. It is so gross. Okay, I'm not sure if you're aware of Funko Invites. Just like opening of Doghouse in Inglewood, a lot of those so-called influencers are just flippers, not really influencing. Armando, so on the, I personally don't know any of that, but what I will say about that is that I am not surprised to hear that at all. I think a lot of people, you know, let's put it this way. I think Heather and I may be the only channel that does not sell our Funko Pops to our community. I think we're the only people.
Well, don't say that.
Well, you've sold a couple things in the group. You sold a couple things in the group. But what I'm saying is, we don't actively do it.
No.
Not actively.
If I sell things that we're trying to part with, I do sell them in the Facebook group. I don't do inflated prices or anything. I just do like market value, maybe a touch lower occasionally. Unless it's a brand new pop, I'll do retail, of course. I always do retail with brand new pops.
Absolutely. So we, it doesn't surprise me that they flip. We have a home full of Funko Pops.
Oh my God.
And you might ask why. Well, that's because we don't get rid of them. We don't get rid of them.
We're sick.
We end up, typically what I'll do is I'll go through the collection. I'll pull some stuff out. And then we'll give some of it away on Patreon sometimes, you know, older pieces. Try to do some fun stuff that way.
He's so mad at me.
I know. Just let him down. He doesn't want it. He's wanting to get away.
I just love him.
I know. We all love him, but he's tired of you. He doesn't want anything to do with you. But I just don't want to go off and be a yard sale. When we decided to do the toy company, I figured like us doing it, of course we're using our not using our fan base, but we launched it off of our fan base, and our fan base was very excited about it, and now we're growing outside of our fan base, which is great. But that to me is better than selling our pops to people, like our old stuff, and be like, well, it's now more valuable because I owned it. I just think it's stupid. Oh no, these guys are active, selling them like crazy amounts, $30 pop for like $200. Oh, see, Armando, that's garbage. I don't like it. I don't like that kind of stuff. I would never do that. That's not something this channel would do. And I hope in the end of all that people, I hope in the end people realize and I hate to use this word, but realize and respect that we don't do that kind of shit. Oh, and then I heard through the grapevine that there's a comment somewhere that, well, you might not sell whatnot, but you have Patreon. And it's like...
That was on one of our videos.
Come on, motherfucker.
If people understood the amount of work that goes into this channel and the amount that YouTube pays us, they would be like, why the fuck are you on YouTube?
Right.
Like, it's a waste of time based off of the amount that's paid versus the amount of time we spend working on it.
Right.
So that's like some dumb fucking comment that I don't even bother answering because it's just so stupid. It's so ignorant. It's so, like, you just know that they don't know what they're talking about.
Right. Michael McIntyre, yeah, dude. I hate that shit so much. Like, I hate it so much. Selling these comments for ridiculous amounts, and you could just go to the store and buy them. And it's all because it's your favorite YouTuber. I don't know. It's stupid. I wouldn't do that. I'd rather just give you something out of my collection. I don't want to sell it to you at ridiculous prices. I just feel like it's taking advantage of your community. And it just comes across as slimy. And the people who defend the YouTubers that they watch that are doing that, it's like, they can do it. The YouTubers can do it. But just don't defend them because there's nothing you can do to defend them. It makes no sense. And these YouTubers are like, well, this is what I do for a living. It's like, yeah, but taking advantage of your community to I don't know. Maybe I work my day job. I do this. I have Mischief toys. Maybe it's different for me than it is for these other guys. So maybe I should just keep my mouth shut. You know what I'm saying?
I think that a lot of people try to make, when they get into YouTube, I feel like they try to make that their job. And I feel like a lot of people get involved with whatnot because they think that it will be part of that. And I know that it is very beneficial for some people.
Funky Funkos, it's so bad, scamming people out of their hard-earned money. Yeah, I'm 100%. Yeah, I think that, it's, in my opinion, I'd much rather have a toy company where I'm selling you brand new figures with stories and everything else laced in them. I think it's just more fun. Can I send you a Funko Pop to give away on your channel? USMC 110,000%. You absolutely can. That would be amazing. We would love to give it away. We can give it away here, in our group, Patreon, during a live, during a video. You let us know, and we'll do it whatever way you want us to do it. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Even whatnot ad sales pages, not in an auction house. Those pops are overpriced. Yeah, I know, garbage. I want some DNA or fingerprints on your commons to pay that much for a common. Start licking the boxes, Chris, and throw in some hair before that auction. Laugh emoji. Yeah, of course. Look at that. Pop Life Toys wants you to sign Snowman Cat.
Yeah, sure.
Of course you will.
Send it on over.
You've done it, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah,
You've
I have
signed them,
signed
right?
snowman caps.
Yeah, and we sent them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. We've done that in the past. Funky Funkos, I'm glad we're on the same page. Yeah, so, I don't know. I don't know where all the hate and discontent comes from. Sometimes it's just kind of crappy. Thank you, Damien. Yeah, Carlos Q is amazing. I still owe him. I gotta send him some money or something. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for him. But Carlos Q came through big time.
Paid him yet?
No, because I haven't had a chance. We've been so damn busy. But yeah, I gotta pay him. Maybe I'll do that when we get off the live, so that's squared away. Do you think we could create a petition to stop and get law to stop or make it harder? Sharon, I don't know. I guess it's an auction site. So, or if we're talking about whatnot, it's an auction site. And I think that people are on there buying this stuff from their favorite YouTubers. So people are willingly doing it. They're not being forced to do it. I just think it is... Okay, so people are willing to do it. Cool. My problem is that YouTubers are willing to sell it.
Can we get
That way,
off
right?
this topic?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Well, they're being questioned. I'm just answering. That's all.
No, I know, but we agreed to not talk about this, and here we are. So could we just...
I didn't agree not to talk about it. I agreed not to bring up names.
Okay.
I'm allowed to talk about it all I want on here. This is our channel. I'm not gonna feel defensive about anybody.
Okay.
They can be mad all they want.
No, I'm not talking about that. This is just something I don't want to talk about anymore.
Okay, we don't talk about it anymore. Anyone know why my J. Jonah Jameson Pop isn't a bobblehead? Good question. I don't know. And I think it might have something to do... Is this guy bobblehead?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bobblehead. Yeah, because this new Spider-Man's a bobblehead. I was wondering if there were some differences with comic book variations of Marvel characters. I don't know. But what we do know is that a lot of this stuff is set in stone. Like, as an example, the Star Wars stuff has to come on a base, and it has to have a bobbling head. And they even went as far as to doing that with the sodas, which is unreal. I figured they wouldn't.
That they would do
yeah,
that.
I didn't think they would either, but they did. And that's awesome. It separates it from everything else. Yes, Nikki, you hit the nail on the head. You said you'd rather give me a pop. Yeah, sure, I'll give you a pop, but not my 3-liter. Damien, coming in here hot, asking for pops. I just got. Funko Pop worth 20 mark. Oh, okay. Yeah, Funky Funkos, yes, 100%. Smelly YouTuber. Who's the smelly YouTuber? That's who I need to know. It is weird to have a Marvel Pop not bobble. That's weird.
What are our thoughts on Handmade by Robots? I love Handmade by Robots.
Who's asking that?
Gliptex?
Oh,
77?
it didn't pop up there yet. Yeah, Handmade by Robots. I think they're a bigger upcoming company in terms of collectibles. I think that what they're doing and what they're putting out there is awesome. Specifically love their horror stuff. I think the horror stuff is great. I hope they can branch out and do some other cool things. Maybe some Marvel related characters. I don't think I've seen those yet. But I would love to see them do some more... I don't want to use the word obscure because that's not true. But I would love to see finally somebody do Dawn of the Dead 1978. That's
fun.
what I want to see. And if Handmade by Robots can make that happen, I would be super pumped. I would buy every piece, and I would scream on the top of a mountain to everybody who loves Dawn of the Dead 1978 and let them all know that they exist and that they're ready to be purchased. Because finding Dawn of the Dead 1978 stuff is so hard to come by, and I think it would be great to have those pieces by Handmade by Robots.
Yeah.
So let's hope they do it, because they're doing a lot of obscure, cool things.
Yeah, I like that they do horror. Horror is my favorite thing to collect, and they have some awesome ones.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Wilson asked an interesting question.
Sure.
Well, no, he made an interesting statement. I'm sorry. Can we talk about how good Heather's red hair looks? You know, Frank, I'd love to talk about that, but let's talk about how good that black eye's gonna look on you if you keep bringing up red hair.
Why? You had red hair.
No, he's talking about right now. It's not
Oh.
red. It's the
Well,
camera.
it looks like in the camera.
It's the
yeah.
camera,
Well, why are you
Frank.
gonna punch him in his face? Because that's the way it looks in the camera.
Chris, this was a whole thing, and you seem to have forgotten about it.
I have?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, I know you don't. So why don't you shut your big mouth?
Hey, why don't you show your big mouth?
You're so
Got
annoying.
them big dumbass glasses on.
You got those big fucking teeth.
You got big teeth.
I have proof from my dentist that my teeth are not big.
And my dentist told me that my teeth were smaller than
bigger
yours.
Than a fucking
I
bathtub.
brought in a photo of your teeth, and my dentist said yours are smaller.
No,
Yes,
did
he
not.
did. Of course he did.
You are the biggest liar. You know what he said? He said, Heather, my car broke down, but it's okay.
Why the hell did you just spit a huge loogie on me? You're a disgusting monster.
He said,
Your two front teeth look like
You know what he
Toyota
said?
Corollas parked next to each
you know
other.
what he said? He said, my car broke down, but it's cool because I'm going to drive one of Chris's big fucking front teeth home.
I just made that joke. I already beat you. I said your two big teeth look like Toyota Corollas.
You.
Couldn't even make it in time. Unbelievable. Handmade by Robots, RoboCop is badass. Justin McKenzie, I love that figure. The Battle Damage one's great. I have it somewhere. Can we talk about how small the hog going Chris is?
We could
Oh,
if
that's great. I'm glad we're changing topics.
We could if that were true.
Somebody would like to see
Just
my certificate.
saying.
Ernest Allen. Read it and weep. There
No,
it is.
No, wrong certificate. He wants to see your big fucking teeth certificate.
Chris Dentist said, I have a deal on hay if you need it. Oh my God. Chris, people with big nips shouldn't throw insults. My nips aren't that big.
You actually have really small nips.
I do. My nips are very small. Heather
Like
tried to say they were very
alarmingly
big.
small.
yeah.
I thought, honestly, I thought it was a joke when I saw him without his shirt on for the first time. I thought you were punking me. Like Ashton Kutcher was gonna come out and say, "Psych, those aren't his real nipples." And
Our nips are about the same size.
Nuh-uh.
Easy.
But it doesn't matter. You're a guy that's like a foot taller than me.
Okay. But we both got the same size nips.
No,
okay.
we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Okay.
I have really small boobs. So
What
with
battle?
really small nips. I don't know.
What kind of battle
you're
is
trying to
this?
say.
Why don't we try to say our nipples are the same size? Somebody said something about 1978. Dawn of the Dead was on. I just added Ursula to my collection. They feel very high quality. Oh, they're talking about Handmade by Robots. They're great. Mischief Toys Chomp collaboration would be cool. Would have cool. Yeah.
That would be really cool.
That would be really cool. And maybe one of these days, maybe we can make that happen. In the Gastlecast logo, Chris looks like he has a beaver teeth hanging out of his mouth.
Ren says, hello, I'm currently sitting on the toilet doing an enema. Have you ever anal douched before? It's quite an erotic experience. I recommend it. Just remember to do it until the water comes out clear. You know, that's very brave of you to come on here.
Oh my God, I love it.
And I support you. I hope
Oh my God.
I hope that you get the poop out. I don't know what an enema and a douche have in common. Like, I don't know why we're talking about enemas and douches. But that's good. Thank you very much.
Let's see. Show us and prove it. Chris's nips are eye level to Heather. That's 100% true. Thoughts on Wednesday Funko Pops? I think the Funko Pops from Wednesday are great. I think the Wednesday with Cello is great. It sold out quick, so did the regular Wednesday. Not shocked by it. Heather in the video said she was shocked. I was not.
I was.
I knew that those would sell out super fast. Wednesday is incredibly popular right now. It's like it's been on like the top of the Netflix list for weeks. I don't know if it's still on there or not, but it was the last time I checked. It's always up there. So anything Wednesday right now is hot. It sort of is the new Eddie Munson.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep it in stock, and people are like wanting it. And I don't know how much are they flipping it on Macari, the cello one?
I don't think so.
Can you check it? I would like to know what they're going for. Hey, Synergy Senpai. Hello. Been following since 2018. I remember your name, and I remember you.
I've seen that
It's been a long time since we see your name. Awesome. Glad to have you. I want Chris to sign my Zordon Pop. I will 110,000% sign it, and I will give you a Zordon creation award to go with, or correction award to go with it. And you can keep them together. How great would that be? If I could make a little my little certificates for people. Mini Nip cartoon, yes, of course. Chris, glad to have you. Dead Skeleton is here. I think I saw him earlier, but he says Tiny Ghost Gastley. I would love that. By the way, we're going to be showing off a new variation of Tiny Ghost, and the new Tiny Ghost is fucking awesome, and I cannot wait to see more. I'm really excited about them. Do you know Yoko McCann? She used to do Funko's marketing. She taught me how to have proper anal care. And we don't know Yoko, but Yoko is awesome, and we know a lot of people who know Yoko, and one of these days it would be great to catch up with Yoko and talk to her a little bit about Funko stuff. I think that would be fun. Yoko was formerly one of the social media people, and she was awesome.
Yeah, although I don't know why you're spreading rumors about your butt and involved with her,
That's
but
okay.
that's fine.
Let 'em. It's been a while. You got me my Gwen Funko Pop from Walgreens. I still have it.
Aw, I remember that.
I've been moving around state to state, and now I'm graduating the NYS Corrections Academy this Friday. Congratulations! That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Look at that. You come back, and we haven't talked to you in a long time, and you come with really great news, and we're so happy to hear that for you. That's so cool. I don't know if you've been keeping up with us, but a lot's happened. I don't know how much I could tell you, but there's a lot that's happened.
What was I going to say? Oh, Wednesday Funko Pop, she's going for roughly like 38 to 40 on Macari.
With cello?
Mm.
That's not that much.
No, it isn't.
I thought it would be a lot more. It's not a rumor if it's true.
Well, I don't know if it's true. You're the only person I heard that from.
What's that? What did they say that we don't know is true?
About Yoko and the butt stuff.
Oh, right, true.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been keeping up. Oh, that's great, Synergy Senpai. That's awesome.
Synergy.
We're Synergy. What did I say?
Synergy.
Oh my God. Synergy Senpai, thank you. You're awesome, and we're glad to have you here, and we're glad that you've been keeping up with us. It makes me feel good. I don't know about Heather.
It makes me feel good too.
Yeah, that makes me feel good. Makes me feel real good.
You know what makes me feel good?
The Last of Us is coming on tonight. I think it's on.
Oh, I thought that was Tuesdays. Why did I think that's
No, it's
Tuesdays?
Sundays. It's a Sunday hit. I want to watch that tonight.
Mm.
I've been enjoying that show. That's a great
Me
show.
too.
And by the way, today I've been playing Dead Space from 2008. They remade it, and it's awesome. You know what? It's really funny. Playing that game is like deja vu because I remember playing it so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it brings back great memories of gaming. Like I loved that game so much when it first came out. Like I'm like it's like an old girlfriend who was like a lot of fun to hang out with, but it just didn't work out, and we're having fun again. And I know it's going to end really, really soon. Like it's going to end because it didn't work out originally, and then we'll have our rendezvous again in the future. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll make a Maybe they'll remake the Dead Space 2, and we can have another rendezvous. That'd be fun.
Okay, I'm curious about this ex-girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. That's what Dead Space is like. It's my ex-girlfriend. Dead Space is my ex-girlfriend.
Should I be like breaking this disc? I'm not really sure how to feel right now.
Over in Australia, Wednesday cello is going for over 100.
Wow.
Holy shit!
That's crazy. Oh.
Nick, you got to play it. It's so much fun. I did not realize how much I missed that game and how much I guess how much I wanted to play it again. I picked it back. I bought it like wondering what is I going to be into it, or was it going to be like the same old bullshit and I don't care. But I picked it up, and today I just immediately it dragged me right in. What's up? Why are you slapping me?
It just seemed like you had a very deep thought.
No, John Bradbury said health and fitness are always in my prayers, and yes, it's better to them and family, then Pops ahead of things. Take care of yourself first and foremost.
Great advice, John.
I can agree with that, John. Yes, Chris, the show is fantastic. And I hear that there might be a Dead Space show at some point. Did I beat God of War? Yes, I did. I did beat it. And that game is fantastic. I was actually playing that this weekend as well. I'm trying to defeat all of the ghost things at the tombstones. And so last night, remember you watched me fight the one. Okay, let me tell you this story. I found another tombstone today, not far from that one. I beat that one. You were here for that? Mm-hmm. I chopped his head off. Did you see that?
Her.
Was it her?
You kept
Him?
calling it her.
Whatever it was. Chopped its head off. I moved on to another tombstone. Guess what happened?
What?
When I opened that tombstone, 3 things come out at the same time. One has like a hammer and he beats the ever-living shit out of you. And then there are these other 2 women things. And they float around and run around and they shoot fire and ice at you separately. I'm fighting 3 at the same time. I don't know how I'm going to beat it.
You're not. I saw the way you were fighting last night, and it was fucking shit.
Oh my god, I was.
I would have beat it so fast.
It was. No, you would not have.
Yes, I would.
I watched you play Kingdom Hearts. You got your ass kicked.
No, I didn't.
Oh my! Are you kidding me? You were getting slapped around out there for a whole day.
I'll slap you around.
You were getting beat to shit.
Okay.
Heather, you're going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy.
I hope. Maybe if Chris buys it for me.
Are you going to try really hard for the Teen Titans Go NFTs? Yeah, I will. I want the Teen Titans Go NFTs. I just want them because they look cool, and I just love going for NFTs. And I know that's on Tuesday, so I will be online trying to buy packs, having fun.
I'm gonna try and learn how to do them. I haven't learned yet.
We will teach you on our NFT video, tutorial video. Go and watch it. It'll tell you everything you need to know. Everything.
Everything.
Gastlecast, Chris and Heather. Who's your favorite superhero group? Avengers, Fantastic Four, X-Men, The Incredibles, The Defenders, The Justice League, The Midnight Suns, or the Illuminati?
Avengers!
I would say Avengers. That's my favorite.
fave.
That's my favorite. I know a lot of people love X-Men, but I'm a big Avengers fan. I like all those characters more.
I don't care much about X-Men.
X-Men are great.
They're
great.
fine.
They're great. The cartoon was great. I'm sure the cartoon, when the new one comes out, I'll be super into
I'm not saying, like, I don't like them. I'm just saying, like, I don't care as much as I do about the Avengers. Like, I'd be okay watching an X-Men movie maybe once.
X-Men.
But I can watch Avengers over and over again.
X-Men. X-Men.
And X-Man.
X-Men.
Yeah, X-Men.
X-Men.
That's how much I don't care. It's plural, but I say it's singular.
High on Life is fun too. High on Life, is that? I guess it's a game. I've never heard of that. Chris says he's playing all sorts of games. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Chris is game central nowadays. Anytime I turn around, he's playing a new game. We've gone on. It's been an hour and 38 minutes. It's been a long time. We have to get ready for bed. We got work tomorrow. We got to brush our teeth. I used the bathroom last time. Got to set out our new clothing for tomorrow. I got to look chipper, nice. Got to look good on a Monday.
Wow.
Tomorrow's gonna be a very busy day.
Your ex-girlfriend that you're rendezvousing with?
Nah, what would you mean?
And then you're coming home to your
Dead
Space,
Space,
your other ex-girlfriend?
I love Dead Space. I saw Doom Patrol got canceled. That's sad. But I'm really, really excited about the Friday when we can release more information about our newest Gastley figure. And you guys are going to love it. And you guys are going to want it. And we're going to have fun. And it's going to be awesome. And thank you to everybody who bought the hoodie.
Yes.
You'll have your chance. You'll have your chance at this guy right here. He just sits on the table. We have him hang out. You'll have your chance at this glow-in-the-dark Proto Gastley. It's the first Proto we have ever given out or given away, and we're excited about it. So this will be in one random box of one of the hoodies.
It will
good
be
luck.
Random.
It'll be completely random. We're actually going to wrap all the boxes, and then what are we going to do? Wrap all the boxes, and then we'll put the labels on them at the end. Therefore, we will have no idea who got it. So we're excited about that.
Wow, Evolution. You know, that's really fucked up.
I love it. Thank you guys so much, and treat each other really good this week. And be nice. Just be nice to people and show some love and all that. How's that? Good?
Yeah, that's
Good.
really good.
Hit the like button if you haven't already, and also hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed to the channel and you like what you saw here tonight. Go watch our new videos. I put up a new video earlier today. It's about the new Spider-Man box. I think you guys will like it. Don't worry about the contents of the video in terms of like that Spider-Man box. You can see that anywhere. Really, you're watching it for Heather and I and our banter and our fun jokes that we make in the video. I think you're really going to like it. It was fun putting it together. Go and check that out after you watch this if you haven't seen it already. Guys, we love you. Remember to hunt together. We hunt together, yes. We will catch you next time.
Bye.
And go.